Do you have the ability to send something this size? And it'll come out big like that? Send it to Randy Rampola if you would.
Yeah, Jim, you have a new revision of the development agreement then?
I don't have anything more on it.
Just the one
I
you
would have
sent out?
I'm sending everything now to everybody.
Okay, yeah,
And I don't have Shelley or Ron's email, so I'd appreciate if you would forward things, but that's my plan from this point forward.
okay.
Actually, from last week forward.
But the last one you sent is the current,
Is the most current one. That doesn't mean there won't be changes.
well, I'm sure there will, but,
The thing I was just talking to Tim about was, where we're carving out where Auburn Sports Group would be,
We are live.
what's left, what's left is, in the old TIF, not the new one we're carving out, but it has to, oh, you want me to shut up?
Yeah,
I'll
we're
tell you
back
later.
We're back on the clock. We're back live, Jim. So we have to call the meeting, get back into business. And
Okay.
Susan will continue.
All right. Late fees and replacement fees. A late fee of $20 shall be imposed on any person registering for a horse-drawn vehicle and/or horse-drawn trailer license, which includes numbered metallic tags and self-adhesive label tags, after May 15th of any year. In addition, in the event that a person registers to replace a horse-drawn vehicle and/or horse-drawn trailer license, then a replacement fee in the amount of $40 shall be imposed for such replacement of each horse-drawn license, metallic tag, or self-adhesive label replaced. Number 6, partial year license fee reduction. Any annual fee set forth in this ordinance shall be reduced by 1/2 if paid after November 1 of the year of the effective term of a new metallic plate issued hereunder for the new registration of a horse-drawn vehicle or horse-drawn trailer. There shall be no reduction of the annual license fee for any self-adhesive label tag issued hereunder for the renewal of a metallic plate issued hereunder regardless of the date of payment, or any reduced or prorated license fees for late payment, or except as specifically set forth herein, any reduced or prorated license fee for partial year registration. Number 7, unlawful. It will be unlawful for any person to use or operate a horse-drawn vehicle and/or horse-drawn trailer, the owner of which vehicle and/or trailer is a resident of DeKalb County, Indiana, upon a public highway or road in DeKalb County, Indiana, unless the metallic tag required by this ordinance is attached to the vehicle and/or trailer for which the license fee required has in fact been paid. It shall also be unlawful for any person to use or operate a horse-drawn vehicle and/or a horse-drawn trailer unless said vehicle and/or trailer does not have an operational and turned on flashing light, which is amber in color facing the front of the vehicle or trailer and red in color facing the rear of the vehicle or trailer. Said flashing light must be mounted on the top of the horse-drawn vehicle or the horse-drawn trailer as the case may be. It shall be unlawful for any person to use or operate a horse-drawn vehicle and/or horse-drawn trailer, the owner of which vehicle and/or trailer is a resident of DeKalb County, Indiana, upon a public highway or road in DeKalb County, Indiana, with an expired metallic tag required by this ordinance. It shall be unlawful for any person to transfer the numbered metallic tags required by this ordinance from one horse-drawn vehicle and/or horse-drawn trailer to another horse-drawn vehicle and/or trailer, or from one owner to another owner. It shall be unlawful for any person to operate a horse-drawn vehicle and/or horse-drawn trailer, the owner of which vehicle and/or trailer is a resident of DeKalb County, Indiana, unless the registration receipt required by this ordinance is in the possession of the operator or contained on or within the vehicle and/or trailer. Number 8, non-residents. Nothing contained in this ordinance shall levy a license fee on or require the registration of a horse-drawn vehicle or horse-drawn trailer owned by a non-resident of DeKalb County, Indiana. even if such vehicle or trailer is from time to time used or operated upon the highways or roads of DeKalb County, Indiana. Number 9, penalties. All provisions of this ordinance are as herein amended and restated have heretofore been in force and effect and shall remain in force and effect for purposes of this ordinance, and the violation of any such provisions shall constitute an ordinance violation and shall continue to be a Class C infraction as defined now or hereafter by Title 34 or Title 35 of Indiana Code. For a first offense for a horse-drawn vehicle, the fine is $250 and
500,
It's supposed to
500.
be 500.
not 50,000.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
and 500 for, I fixed it, for each subsequent offense. For a first offense for a horse-drawn trailer, the fine is $50 for a first offense and $100 for each subsequent offense. Number 10, enforcement. It shall be the duty of the DeKalb County Sheriff's Department to enforce this ordinance, and any duly qualified and acting law enforcement office serving in DeKalb County, Indiana, may enforce the terms of this ordinance. Procedures for arrest and court appearances shall be in accordance with IC 9-30-3 as amended. Proceedings for ordinance violation enforcement shall be in accordance with IC 34-28-5 as amended. Number 11, delivery fees. The license fees collected by the DeKalb County Auditor or other authorized designee of the auditor for the horse-drawn vehicles and/or horse-drawn trailers pursuant to the terms and conditions of this ordinance shall be delivered to the DeKalb County Auditor for deposit. For each horse-drawn vehicle license fee collected, the DeKalb County Auditor shall deposit the $250 license fee in the general fund of DeKalb County, Indiana, unless and until the DeKalb County Council provides by ordinance for the funds collected by the auditor to be deposited in the county highway fund. For each horse-drawn trailer license fee collected under this ordinance, the DeKalb County Auditor shall deposit the $100 license fee in the general fund of DeKalb County, Indiana, unless and until DeKalb County Council provides by ordinance for the funds collected by the auditor to be deposited in the county highway fund. Any compensation to be paid to the DeKalb County Auditor or other authorized designee of the auditor involved in licensing and collection process shall be provided for in a separate fee-for-service contract entered into by and between DeKalb County and the DeKalb County Auditor or other authorized designee of the auditor. Section 2, the express or implied repeal or amendment by this ordinance of any other ordinance or part of any other ordinance does not affect any rights or liabilities accrued, penalties incurred, or procedures begun prior to the effective date of this ordinance. Those rights, liabilities, and proceedings are continued, and penalties shall be imposed and enforced under the repealed or amended ordinance as if this ordinance had not been adopted. Section 3, no part of this ordinance shall be interpreted to conflict with any local, state, or federal laws, and all reasonable efforts should be made to harmonize same. Should any section or part thereof of this ordinance be declared by a court of
Competent jurisdiction.
court of competent jurisdiction to be invalid, such decision shall not affect the validity of the ordinance as a whole or any other portion thereof, other than that portion so declared to be invalid. And for this purpose, the provisions of this ordinance are hereby declared to be severable. Section 4, this ordinance shall be effective for all metallic tags or self-adhesive tags issued with an effective date on or after August, whenever we do this. The DeKalb County Ordinance Number 2022 R-13, and DeKalb County Code 9-2-2, and appropriately indexed in the code. Read and passed on first reading, whenever you guys do it.
Okay,
Effective.
everybody okay with the first reading? Okay, a
Move
motion,
to approve ordinance 2022-R-13 on first reading.
have a motion and a second on the floor. Are there any additional comments, private or public? All those in favor signify by saying aye. 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 Opposed, the same. Motion carries. Okay. Anything else on that subject? Okay, Ben, we have set both the road boarding ordinance and the horse-drawn vehicle license ordinance for August 22nd, public meeting. And then we can do the second and third reading. August 22nd,
2 Mondays.
2 weeks from today. All right, Ben, it's returned over to you. What you got today?
Thing on my list today, I got the original bond in the mail this morning. R.L. McCoy for the Lenora Brook Lane Bridge that we just took from Auburn. Sent to Jim for his review. He was okay with it. The amount's more than 10%. The reason for that is they did the bond off the whole project, the road project and the bridge project of $800,000. The bridge was half of that. So numbers MNT 3015204. You guys are okay? Right there.
Motion?
I move that we accept the maintenance bond on the Lenora Lane Bridge.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any additional comments? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, the same. Motion carries. Does this require my signature?
Just requires you guys to accept it.
Okay.
They sent me an email form. Next thing I got an updated commitment letter.
You should put on the record that you approve it. and
We already
accept it.
did.
Oh, you did,
Already
sorry.
have a motion.
Thank you, sorry.
Got an updated commitment letter here for NDOT crossings. I wanted to get a number on the road fabric for the section I mentioned. You guys got that number in this new matching commitment letter, so we're going to be at $399,461. Signature on that. See, as far as I know, I'm ready to submit. I've got everything. Going into, I don't know if Mike wants to see a copy of what that fabric looks like.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a neat fabric.
Asphalt to hold it together.
We've got it's not really made for stabilization. What I got on that was $0.07 a square yard. basically 1,400 feet.
Yeah, if it works, it's worth it.
I mean, a whole heck of a lot you can do.
Yeah.
Motion?
I'll move to have the president sign the letter, NDOT letter of commitment for the CCMG grant.
Second?
A motion and a second. Are there any additional comments? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, the same. Motion carries. Okay, what you got next, Ben?
The only other thing I got is that down at the yard out back, we've got a scrap pile. It was taken out before my time. It's not worth putting back in the ground. Past, we've sold some stuff. If I can buy that.
How big is it? 60 inch, how long?
It's got
What?
raised flower bed.
Oh,
I thought, you know what? We're never gonna put it back in the ground. I mean, that's not good enough to put back on there. I don't even know why it was hauled back there, to be honest with you. It should have been scrapped. It's got holes in it. Starting to rust, but you guys was okay with that.
What do we need on that officially, Jim?
Just waive the potential, I would have a resolution just saying it's been satisfied to being scrapped, that the commissioners, that Ben is interested in purchasing it, and that the commissioners approve the potential conflict.
It's gonna be scrapped. We bought stuff, we sold stuff for scrap in the past. We do get farmers occasionally bought pipe from us. Place that if we can get it out without ruining it, they bought some.
What will you do to determine that scrap price? Do we have to take it and get it weighed, or
Matter, I can just take
you got a formula for that? Yeah.
the back, but it'll be pretty.
Yeah.
Steel?
That would work, because the formula's for new steel, and it's not probably going to weigh as much as new steel, actually, unless you have a one that takes that into account. But yeah, that'd be fine. Everybody okay with that? Need a motion?
I'd make the motion to allow Ben to scrap it out.
And him buy it? Scrap price?
Yeah, it's scrap price.
I'll second.
A motion is second. Any additional comments? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carries. All yours, Ben.
I did get some request of signs be ordered for the utility cuts. Sent me a proof and I had to make a correction on it, so.
Good.
He's supposed to get the correction made. And he said,
Oh. Okay, good deal. Anything for Ben? Anyone? Silence is golden. Sometimes.
While Ben is here, you might want to consider the ordinance vacating, turning over County Road 60 between State Road 1 and Whitney Avenue to the town of St. Joe.
Absolutely.
Well, have not heard anything back from St. Joe yet. Mary Simcox was going to take that to her board,
Well, that's-
town board,
Yeah.
and then get back with us in case they wanted us to come out and talk to the board about it and so forth.
Then we
So
probably should wait to
Yeah.
approve it until
Yeah, we
there's
need to wait.
table that till I hear something.
Yeah.
I think the town board meets this week.
RFPQ approval is on our list.
According to the calendar, you guys need to approve that so it can go out
For RFPQs.
anyways, that's what I got off this. It says today, the committee needs to approve the finalized version for release. And somebody's sending notice, I don't know who that is. Anybody know? Who sends the notice when you guys
Don't know.
approve this? This is the RFPQ.
Oh,
According to this, they need to approve it, and then who sends it out? All I have to do.
well, if you know of some contractors who have expressed an interest or who are interested in it, I would send them something as well. Send them what you publish in the newspaper.
I don't know any that are interested.
I don't either, so I wouldn't send that.
Does that mean the check's not in the mail?
No, not yet.
Where do we go with that?
So, did you guys read?
Can I see it again just real quick? I did read it.
I couldn't pull it up for some reason.
Well, the one question I read this, I had was in number 1, item 1. It says here, at a certain point in time, the county would assume ownership of the structure or structures and building site. Well, we already own the building site.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make sure this was the same thing I read. We already own the building site, so we do strike building site out of there?
I would strike that out of there, and I'm sorry, I know that happened, but I missed it when I was proofreading this.
Yeah, we want to make sure that the architect
Yes.
is not included in the scope of that.
Yeah, I was
Go
looking
ahead,
at, I
Ted.
think,
If you look underneath you see all the little dashes with the sizes?
yeah,
Okay, the next paragraph starts with like the design of this
Yeah.
project.
Elevitus,
In there,
yeah.
it says that that's not part of the.
Oh, as well as the use of the real estate, yeah. Yeah, yeah, it does say the real estate is outside the scope along with the architect, so we're
I knew I
good.
had that in, but I did miss the other thing, I'm sorry.
Yeah, basically anything that we have done up to the point the bot is awarded.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've also got site design
Right.
and all of that. Some of the engineering and so forth is already done.
Yeah.
so.
Got the cart a little ahead of the horse, but nothing that is gonna affect the bot, so
No, just comes out of the expense.
I'm good with it otherwise. That was my
Okay.
only concern was that we already own the property, and it is stated in the scope of work that the property and the architect's not part of it, but I just wanted to clarify that.
When would these be due back here? It just had a blank and I didn't know. It
Look
says
to Ben.
10 o'clock local time on August,
How about Friday?
this Friday.
How about 6 PM Friday, or stay open till 8, maybe? Just the auditor's office.
You can come.
do this Friday.
So would you say do the 26th?
August.
Well, I think that we want to open them, I think the committee wants to open those. Correct me if I'm wrong from a legal standpoint, but I think the committee wants to open those and discuss them before we open them in the public meeting.
FPQs, I'm not real. Because they gotta be open.
Yeah, I know. RFPQs are different.
Do they, Jim?
Yeah, I don't,
Public, going to open them before the public hearing, or public meeting,
yeah,
hearing?
you can. On this, you can, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't have to share anything in public on what's in the individual bids from each of the bidders.
So if I have them due in here by 10 o'clock on the 26th, then can the committee meet that day?
Friday?
You can have them meet, it's up to them.
Is that enough time?
I know, that's what
Get
I'm asking.
Actually,
back requests?
Oh, it's more than enough time.
Is it?
Yeah, 2 weeks is,
I
2 weeks
didn't know
is,
if people to look at it and say
we
what
could
they want to
actually,
reply.
we could have them delivered. Fifth to 12th, 12th to the 22nd.
we missed the 5th,
Wait a minute, the 5th, as I say, it's already the 8th.
Oh, I'm sorry.
so it's a,
Jump up a week. I'll advertise this
According to
Friday.
this that they have set out, they have me advertising it on the 12th and the 19th. And then it says on the 29th, the RFPQ responses are received from offers. Review by committee to form a recommendation or terminate, blah, blah, blah.
so we could have them due on the 29th at 9 o'clock, but then the committee could meet after the commissioners' meeting on the 29th, open and discuss them. How's that?
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Work for
That
me.
work for you, Todd? Yeah, everybody?
You want me to have them due
Fine.
by 9 instead of 10?
Yes.
They're,
I don't know what time.
they're all waiting in breathless anticipation.
Probably already know it, you're probably right.
Yeah, on the 29th.
They'll have to have an extra mail truck to bring them all in that morning.
I apologize.
So you don't even know what day it is.
No, I don't. Evidently, it's the 8th. I was thinking the first. I'm really.
So who's going to make a motion to approve that finalized version with that one line taken out?
Mike is.
Okay.
He's looking at
I
it.
will, anybody make sure I'm not missing anything else that of any substance here. Now it's got Susan Sleeper's name in there, so it must be okay.
If it's not, we'll blame her.
Yeah.
I know, all the questions are coming to me. That's a scary thought.
As auditor, she has a higher bond than a lot of other people working for the county.
I will move to approve the language of the RFPQ with the words "and building site" in section 1 struck.
A second?
Second.
A motion and a second. Are there any additional comments, questions, or complaints? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
9.
9
9.
o'clock.
Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, the same. Motion carries. Another one off the table. I got one more item here under Ben Parker's solar.
Oh, I think we don't talk about that.
Not talking about that? Okay. That's that.
I think that whole thing's pretty relevant at the moment, particularly, I mean, there's not even a development plan presented yet, so.
They reached out to me for property.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They follow up with you guys. They want a specific dedicated easement through there.
Right, to that corner. Probably wouldn't be a problem, would it, if it cause any real issue?
It shouldn't. I mean,
It's properly done.
I didn't want the verbiage in there if we ever got to do a road project.
Yeah,
That would be the problem.
well, they have to have it.
I think that probably the wisest choice would be, I really don't want to approve a dedicated easement until we have a development plan
Right.
to look at, and that's worked its way through the system, and then, we'll get everything kind of in the right sequence.
Yep.
Sounds like they're already buying,
Are they?
Yeah.
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 right away on through properties for a transmission line, way before we ever
Sure. Sense.
Okay,
I think they're serious.
yeah. Evidently. It's a-coming. I see Noble County's having a little debate about maximum acreage allowed,
All that.
tillable acres. Yeah.
What is the reasoning for it, though? I didn't read the rest of the article. What's their concern? Just they don't want that much farm ground going away, or?
That seems to be the reasoning. I think their
that's-
number was at 5% was 8,000 and some acres,
Yeah, 5% of DeKalb County's tillable acreage is 7,500 acres.
7,500.
I'm not sure I like that, just from a standpoint of your ground, you should be able to do what you want with it within reason, and,
Yeah, I'm not, yeah,
because, well, let's say housing developments want to come in. Are you going to restrict housing developments to a certain amount of acreage?
we never
I guess-
do.
I hate to see our farms go away as much as anyone, but I think that's overreach on county government part, in my opinion, but
That's something to think about. I don't know
Yeah.
if we need to do anything, but
I wouldn't,
It would be, I would think, unusual, very unusual circumstance to have enough interest in solar developments to take up 7,500 acres
Right.
in DeKalb County. I can see half that maybe, maybe 3,000.
it's got to be a
It's
line close.
At some point, you oversaturate.
Yeah.
well, and the thing is that these places have to be strategically located to the high-tension wires. And so you're not going to get some farm with 500 acres, 5 miles from big wires to,
No,
so,
not going to happen.
I don't think it's
Not cost
necessary.
effective to put the infrastructure.
No.
Okay, anything else, Ben? All done? Anything for Ben? Anyone? Okay. We need to clean up a couple of miscellaneous, like the car titles, maybe?
I don't know. I just got these out. This one is the Pacifica, so I don't know if you want to sign
Wanna
it
just give it to
now,
me?
or how you want to do this.
I don't know, I can sign it off when I go and scrap it.
Yes.
I'll have to
Ben?
sign it.
You have to sign it?
I have to sign it.
She's making me a copy so you can have.
Why
that.
you?
Because I'm the president.
No,
I get the stripe.
I'm not smart enough to sign the title.
So,
You're smart enough not to sign it.
There you go.
Yeah, let me know if you want to hand me the titles, I'll take care of all of them, it's up to you.
well, I'm assuming this is the other one. It's a 2005 Ford, but I can't find,
I'll check the VIN
I
before
can't tell you whether, it doesn't say like truck or anything.
I'll tell you right now. Can I see that real quick? Sure, it's enough.
Say some
Carfax real quick. Oh, an Ohio title, uh-oh.
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 Graham, This came from Graham Whitehead?
And said he needed the original. Correct. Okay.
Wasn't ever,
It was never titled in our name.
I was gonna say,
I can't do anything with this title.
how do you get plate?
This title has to be put into our name first, and it's an Ohio title, so technically it couldn't be a reassigned to start with. DeKalb Enterprises can't sell it to Graham Whitehead. Wait here, he is, yeah, we have to get a title to this. DeKalb Enterprises, name of purchaser Firth Miller.
It's out here.
Firth Miller, yeah, you can't even do anything with this title.
What the heck's Dana got?
Yeah, well, it went from DeKalb Enterprises to Firth Miller Motors to DeKalb County Commissioners, and the problem with all this is that you cannot reassign Ohio titles. Ohio titles cannot be reassigned. So I will handle this too.
Okay.
There's a fine can of worms.
Yeah, it is. How
Yeah,
about
you
the-
have to apply, you cannot reassign, and DeKalb Enterprises, whoever that is, should know that you can't reassign a title. They can to Firth, well, here's the thing. Yeah, I'll handle this. This is a big screw up, so,
Okay,
Okay, before you take these, I need copies of
no. Because what's gonna happen with it won't be right, so, no, I'll let you.
So I need a motion for Bill to sign, the one for the Pacifica
for scrap.
to scrap.
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta sign that one.
So moved.
I'll second that one.
Okay,
It's
we have
got
a motion
nothing to
and a
do with the
second
Ohio title.
to sign this title over for scrap. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same, motion carries.
Just block right there, but let me look, see how they title it. So just sign DeKalb County Commissioners, and then print your name as president.
Oh,
Just sign your name, I mean.
oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then just sign president. If you print your name below it, it helps them, you know,
Right.
versus William Hartman, president. Yeah, that Ohio title, I'm gonna have to figure out, Susan. I'll see if they'll take it at the scrapyard without reassigning it to us, if they will, because that's the one for scrap, right? No, that's the truck.
That's the one.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get you a title for that
That's the one that
somehow.
you're gonna get buku bucks out of for us.
Yeah, hopefully,
You were gonna see if we got.
Hey, ma'am.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get us a title, and if not, I'll have to have you go to the license branch with that, but I might be able to get it through. Let me look at it.
Okay.
I'll ask my office manager.
Anything else?
How do I get a hold of, I asked, maybe Susan, you could help me here. Sent an email to Mike Gerber has the keys to the truck. How would I get a hold of Mike Gerber? Could you text it
Can
to me?
are we done for today? Like I can stop recording?
Anything else, anybody?
I'm still having fun.
We are adjourned.
Okay.
I need
Better
copies
off.
of both of these.
Yeah, if you text me Mike's number, it'd be great. That handled too. Get some money in the bank.
Yeah, Andy, have a good one.
Have a good one, Andy.
Thanks, Andy.